Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have to get warmed up because not only is it cold outside, but I have set myself the challenge of getting 3 villager yards decorated today. This island is getting a little bit behind schedule, so I need to give myself a kick up the behind and get decorating. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So the first house that we're going to decorate is Tutus House. She's got this little yard, and as you can see that the house has been transformed into a log cabin. I've done that with all the villager houses on this island bar one, and I think for this area I'm going to do a little gift wrapping station. So let's see how it turns out. So the first thing that I'm doing is just putting down my custom designs. As you can see, I gave Tutu a cute little doormat, and then I'm just going to go in with the smaller blanket coats that I've got. This one is so pretty, by one of my favorite Animal Crossing custom design creators. She's called Lenny Minnie, and her designs are so cute. And then I'm combining that with the lace, and then I'm going to put in my vines, and I'm going to do it now because when I did my mountain build, we did it at the end and it was very hard work. So tip, if you're wanting to put vines on your cliffs, always do it first because it hurts otherwise. And then I'm going to use this lovely round table. I don't use this enough. I do prefer the smaller ones, but I think that for this area we need something a bit bigger. And then I'm going to do the curtain partition covered counter combo because it's a winner, and that's where I'm going to put some like wrapping paper and bits and pieces. Of course, we need some barrels in this build, so I've got a few of them. I've obviously gone for the green and red wrapping paper because you couldn't get more festive than that. Nothing screams Christmas like green and red. I think those are just the best Christmas colours. Although I haven't used much green in this island, it would have been fun. I feel like green and red is very kitsch Christmas, which I like as well. There is a little bit of green in this blanket pattern. Yes, don't judge me for the way that I put the pattern down. But it works. I love this design. It's really cute. I have found a struggle. I don't know who I was saying this to, but we were having a conversation about custom designs, and you can just tell that there isn't as many new ones coming out, which is sad. That makes me sad. And I really struggled to find red custom designs. There wasn't that many. It's just come to me that I think I was having that conversation with Canada Crossing. So Danny, I haven't forgotten about you. Don't worry. And then I'm going to put in some bushes, a little bit of a tree as well. I did initially have the bigger tree here, but I edited that out because it looked terrible. It was just too cluttered. Never ever did I think those words would come out of my mouth, but it was definitely too cluttered. So I just replaced it with a little diddy one because that's a lot cuter. Olive, you are getting in the way, love. Can you please shift it? It's funny because when I came to take pictures of this area as well, Eric was literally in my way as well. They were getting there again. I swear we go through this every speed build, but there is always a villager that is deciding to get in our way. Which is funny because we're going to do her house next, so I don't know why she didn't get in the way of her own home. But nope, she decided Tutu is where she wanted to hang out today. So I've just done the entranceway into the yard area. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my peninsula, if I'm honest. But this is kind of very close to that, so I think that would fit nicely, kind of flow, hopefully. And then we're just going in with some items. The mum's pen stand is just perfect for a gift wrapping station. So if you have one of them, I would definitely recommend utilizing that. And then Nutcracker is another winner of a Christmas item. I do find myself using quite a few of the same items whilst doing this island, which I'm not mad about, but I just don't want it to be too samey, which hopefully it doesn't feel that way. Fingers crossed. You might think that when you see my next yard. Hopefully not. Showing off the brown sugar cookies. They're not cookies, brown sugar cupcakes. That's just a must. I always press the wrong button, cannot control myself. A little handy elf to help with the wrapping because wrapping presents is stressful, isn't it? I feel like there's a kind of standard that you have to meet when you wrap presents, and my presents never meet that. So if someone else can do it for me, that would be great. I'm always envious. Like if you go and buy perfume or something, there's always someone that's like, do you want it wrapped? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then they always do a fabulous job. And I always do a terrible job. So I'm quite impressed with that. Please let me know in the comments if you are a terrible rapper like me, both in the present sense and also in the singing sense. Please let me know, because I want to know that I'm not alone when it comes to wrapping presents. Gift bags, I think they're the way forward, because you can use them, so you're doing a good thing for the planet, and also you don't have to stress yourself out with wrapping presents. Anyway, I've totally gone off track. I have just added in some flowers and things as a bit of a final product, and then I've got a few little snaps of the finished area for you to check out. So here you go. For the next villager home, we're going to do Olive, and she's up on this cliff behind my Christmas market. So I'm going to do a little writing station here, kind of inspired by like the letters to Santa idea, but it won't be so obvious. I don't think it'll be a bit more like cottagecore-y, Christmassy, but in my head that's what I'm thinking. So again, starting off with some path. Yes, I pressed the wrong button, don't judge me. I do that a lot. And then I'm doing the doormat again. This time it's a nice Christmassy red tartan idea, custom design. I do love, if you're doing a Christmas island, there are some really cute Christmas style little doormats which have the Christmas designs on. I think I have them saved on my Pinterest and they are adorable. Yes, I'm failing at putting down custom designs again. One of these days, you would have thought after 2 years I would have been able to do it, but still no. And then for the table design this time, we're going with the table of cloth, and I have nicely custom designed that. Again, I said I don't have many red patterns, and I think it's pretty obvious seeing me doing all of these builds together that that's the case. So barrels, yes. Rocking chair, yes. I said I was using the same items over and over, and it does feel like it. Pillows, yes. But hopefully these two houses are totally opposite ends of the island, so hopefully it won't feel too samey. Maybe if I had put them together in a neighborhood, then it would feel that way. I'm not doing a neighborhood for this island, I don't think. I might put Beau and Eric close together, and maybe 2 other villagers close together, because I don't actually have that many houses on the island right now, so that plan might change. I do have quite a few just sat on the beach because I was like, just get out of my way. I've got things to do. So we had to move them all down onto the beach, which took a few days because I'm terrible when you first start a game and then you just really lose track of where you're putting your villager homes. I tried the ornament garland. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not really a big fan of the ornament furniture set. The little tiny ornament lamp, I love that. That's cute. But anything else I don't tend to use. Maybe I would use the big ornament baubles if I was doing like a particular build or something. But apart from that, I really don't tend to use them much. And apart from that, I think the others are just a bit gaudy. That's just my hot take on that. If there anyone that cares, I'm sure you don't, but there we go. The Christmas furniture, some of it just seems to just do the dirty, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so back to the decorating. I'm just putting down some natural stuff. You see me put down some flowers. So this is just to really finish off the build. I feel like if you do like a seating area, this is what kind of enhances whatever builds you're doing. So super important. I am, like with the furniture, there is a bit of a theme with what I'm placing down. Flowers, the glowing moss, 10 out of 10 for the glowing moss in winter. And then we just have some space up on the cliff here, which to really make it feel finished, I'm going to have to pop some stuff down. So bushes, these are the holly bushes, and they look really nice with the snow covered on them. I think all of the bushes do, to be honest, but I can't do a winter island without having holly. Yeah. I do remember as a child like going out with my dad to try and find some holly just so that we could use it for decoration, and then I did get stuck behind a tree. I got stuck behind a tree for a very long time. Another thing that I still struggle with. I probably should stop pointing these things out because you might not notice if I don't bring them up, but you might still, but okay. We'll leave it at that. Right, so we're nearly done here. Final touch, some cakes. So the final house that I'm going to decorate today is for Beau. As you can see, I'm very excited for this one. Actually, I'm not, but we'll see how it goes. This area is very open and under-decorated at the moment, which I definitely think it makes it harder to decorate when you have just this little area that you want to focus on. So we'll see how it goes. Normally I kind of work one step or one area at a time, so eventually it starts to flow together, and this just isn't that, so we'll see. Out the front of his house, I kind of just want a really small little kind of entranceway, and then we are going to have the party at the back. This is where we're going to do a little toy workshop. Beau is now getting in my way. It's his turn to just have a sit down by the water, which I don't blame him, but it's slightly annoying. So I've just put some wood planks out the front of the house, and then we're just going to have some snow down here. And then I'm just going to keep it quite natural, quite simple, a few flowers and things like that, just to kind of show that it's the entranceway to the house. I don't tend to do like really small villager yards out the front, so it'll be interesting to see how this does fit when the whole island is complete. It will probably feel a little bit different to my other builds, but that's fine. That's fine. Just adding in some white fence, cute, and some more custom designs there, and some glowing moss, of course. I love this. I'll never stop loving this. And then just adding in the wild log bench. I just thought it's like the trees being cut down, and also a steel trash can for his post box. How cute is that? And then this is going to be the toy workshop area. It's going to be all outside. I did think about adding in storefronts, but I don't have the space for that, so we're going to use fences to enclose the area. I've got this truck, which I thought would be nice just to add at the back, give the build some height, and also allow me to like put some boxes and things as if the toys have been shipped out ready for Christmas. Although maybe I should have put a sleigh in hindsight, because you know Santa Claus is obviously the one that is delivering the presents. And then at the back here, I'm just going to kind of put down a little path just to signify as to which direction you will be exiting the area. Of course, we need some flowers. And then I'm back with more items. So these are more like kind of industrial items, but I've kind of left them a little bit red. So there'll be pops of red and brown in this area. So I'm going to put the conveyor belt here. I just love this combination. I've done it in a build before. The conveyor belt into the truck is just so cute. An adorable little build. And then we're just going to put some tables down and some DIY workbenches and just really fill up the area with everything that's kind of industrial but also rustic at the same time. If we can merge the two together, then that would be great. So I went for the red DIY bench to really give it that kind of pop of color, and obviously some red accent pieces, so the tool cart is just perfect for this as well. And then I was really struggling because I feel like this area, I set it out on purpose thinking that I could really get like a good kind of space in here, and now I'm like, ugh, it's not really working as well as I thought it would. I think because normally I do such heavy like front facing builds and not so much like behind, so we'll see how this turns out. I might have to change it up. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, more kind of industrial like things, a chainsaw to chop up the wood, because I feel like it should be more of like a woodworking workshop. That's a lot of workshop words. A lot of W's in that sentence. But yeah, just because I think wooden toys are so cute and adorable, and also it's like a log cabin. Who doesn't love that? It's just something kind of traditional about that, so it's cute. I'm just running around aimlessly right now because I don't know what to do. But I did decide that I was going to add a table in the center here just to fill up the area a bit more. And I think we'll make this into a painting area for the toys, because you can't give a child just, well, you can, but bright colors and things is more interesting, isn't it, for sure? So I've just put the plain ring toss there next to the paint cans, and then we'll put the fulfilled bright and colorful one over here in the corner, as if they're ready to be shipped out for, and they'll undergo some product testing, I'm sure. And then a rocking horse as well. I just love the wooden furniture. It's so cute. And then I have a tree back here just to fill it up. And then just down the front, I just decided to expand a little bit more, and just make a few little changes, add in some more path. Beau was still here though, causing problems as he does. There are just some like stepping stones I thought would be nice just to add in. Probably change at a later date, but there we go. So there we go, that is it. That is 3 wintry yards done, all with a wintry twist. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I hope you're enjoying seeing this content. I'm really enjoying doing the Christmassy wintry style island. It's a lot of fun. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.